F-35C Fleet Replacement Squadron, our mission is to train and equip the Navy and Marine Corps pilots and maintenance personnel to operate and sustain this joint strike fighter aircraft. The F-125 received its first flight in 2017 and has since trained over 200 pilots to fly the F-35C, including the Navy and Marine Corps' newest wing aviators. The F-35C is the Navy's variant of the Joint Strike Fighter. It's the only fifth-generation fighter in the Navy's inventory and combines stealth with sensor fusion to increase the lethality and survivability of the carrier air wing while deployed. The C model differs from the F-35 variants with its larger wings, increased fuel capacity, added ailerons, and enhanced landing gear, giving it the unique ability to launch and recover from aircraft carriers at sea. Major Clark now completes his final pre-flight performance checks before taking skies. Uses full-out spoilers, accelerates in front of the crowd, and starts a near vertical climb. At this power setting, the F-35C's Pratt & Whitney engine is generating an astounding 43,000 pounds of thrust. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the thunder, because here comes the thunder. Now get your cameras ready and look to the right as this exotic brings the F-35C in from the photo towers. Here you will hear and feel the thunder as the shows Linder and knocks them afterwards. Take note how smoothly the aircraft comes through the air as exotic provides you with a stellar plan-forward view of this incredible stealth fighter aircraft. From the right, the photo pass. For the first a tactical pitch. From a speed of 300 miles an hour, exotic will select full afterburner, roll the aircraft to a 45-degree turn, and showcase the F-35's ability to rapidly reorient its nose at slow speeds and high angles of attack. You'll then climb into vertical, demonstrating the performance of the Lakeland as the accelerates away from the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the F-35C tactical pitch. Exotic will bring the Lightning II in for a 4-point roll. Flying at 300 feet at 350 knots, watches the aircraft roll to 90 degrees at a time until it's once again fully upright. Major Clark will then select maximum afterburner, perform a steep climb and tuck under a roll to set up for the next maneuver. From the right, the 4-point roll. During this turn, you'll be pressed with the seat and clock 7.5 times the force of gravity. To put that in perspective, during this maneuver, Exotic's body weight will feel close to 1,500 pounds. During aerial dogfight, the F-35C can execute extremely tight turns, giving you the ability to rapidly reposition the nose and gain a tactical advantage on the adversary. Lakeland, get ready for the min-radius turn. F-35s and laser-guided air-to-surface bombs. To maintain a stealth profile, however, these weapons are carried in two internal weapons bays. As Major Clark approaches from the right, he will cycle the weapon bay doors open, giving you a rare look at where those bombs and missiles hide from the enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, keep an eye on the belly of the aircraft as Major Clark pulls through. You'll see those weapon bay doors close, passing show center. The F-35C shipboard landing is much more violent. Shipboard landings require incredible precision to put the hook into the arresting wires on the moving flight deck. These types of landings are why the F-35C requires larger and stronger landing gear than both the A and B models, as well as better pilots. Throughout his career, Major Clark has amassed over 100 shipboard landings. Panther ball, 4.6. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready as Exotic is now turning inbound for the high Alpha Pass. One of the distinct advantages of the F-35C is its larger wings and additional control surfaces. These actually provide better handling and approach to the aircraft carrier and make the airplane extremely maneuverable at slow airspeeds. As Major Clark carefully works to slow the jet down at an airspeed of 115 miles per hour, watches the flight control surfaces rapidly fluctuate in order to maintain stability at such slow flying speed. After passing show center, Major Clark will select max and afterburner to display the sheer power of the front engine motor as he climbs away from the deck. Ladies and gentlemen, the high Alpha Pass. White vapor coming off the aircraft indicating it's approaching the speed of sound at nearly 750 miles per hour. While the aircraft is capable of speeds much greater than this, Major Clark must be careful not to exceed the speed of sound as the sound roof could shatter nearby windows. The ability to ingress at low speeds and low altitudes and high speeds enables the aircrew to avoid detection and preserve the element of surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, the high-speed pass. Major Clark is now repositioning the aircraft for his final maneuver in today's performance. As he approaches for the last tactical pitch, he will set using his tight turn capability to gain altitude and display the power of the most advanced fighter jet in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras ready to make some noise for the tack pitch. From the right, Major Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the Navy's newest frontline fighter, the F-35C Lakeland 2. Together with the FA-18 Super Hornet, the EA-18G Growler, and the early warning E-2D Hawkeye platform, the F-35C is part of a team that is unmatched in the world